Howdy, y'all. Good evening. Didn't expect to see me. That's fine. Shaved face, earphones in. I'm preparing for the cherry on top YTPC drinking game. Should be going down in a little over an hour. Figured I'd get myself a quick little pipe in before I set out all the drinks. Howdy. Got one person in. And they're gone. So I figured I'd just pack this bowl. Get myself a smoke. Run inside. Grab up a couple of beers. Come back out here. Be fully ready for when Cherry on Top goes live. Again, that's a little bit over an hour. Latakia Quest Piper. Hey, how you doing today? Good to see you. Can y'all hear me all right? Thumbs up, thumbs down. More volume. I can move it closer. All good. Man, I'm doing great. Quite honestly, I'm waiting for the cherry on top drinking game to start here in a couple hours. Well, no, here in a little over an hour. Figured I'd catch my little clay pipe. Seriously, it's little. I mean, this pipe was brought to me by $3.50 at the Briar Shop. It's a great little clay pipe. I mean, if you've only got 35-40 minutes to smoke, you can fill it pretty full. But if you've got I mean, you can always cut down how much you fill it. Almost get it down to the same speed as a cigarette. My fingers are a little too big. I put too much in. I can't quite get it down that tight yet, but I'm experimenting and trying. That way when I go places with my wife, if she lights one, I can light one, and it works out. Y'all don't mind the hole in the tarp back here? A little bit of heavy weather a couple of days ago brought a branch down through it. It's been up for 3 years. It went through 2 hurricanes. I'm not too worried about it. It was time to replace it anyways. It is what it is. Yeah. Wind, rain, thunderstorms. They do what they want to do. You tell Mother Nature she can't do something, she normally says, "Hold my beer." And then she calls you something that sounds like a itch. I'm not going to say that word, but we know what she can do. Especially here in the Houston area. We know what she can do. Now, this little clay bowl is going to get hot. So I'm going to warn anybody who goes out and gets a clay pipe. If you want a clay pipe, get one. But you're going to be holding it way back here like this. because it's going to burn the hell out of you if you don't. You didn't miss it? I didn't say. Okay. Tonight, I'm smoking Planta 2014 Cosmopolitan blend. It's got some fruit something in there. It is an aromatic, but I kind of like the fact that you don't hardly have to tamp it. Actually, it was kind of new to me this year. Package hadn't been opened. It's just the blend that they came out with in 2014. I figured I'd try that and the 2010. There was a sale going on for Planta, and I could get a pound for 20 bucks. Yes, 16 ounces for 20 bucks. Also known as a gallon size Ziploc. A gallon. Get it smoking here and I won't have to huff on it so much. Okay, a couple weeks ago, maybe just 1 week ago, Cherry on Top came up with a drinking game. He's going to load up some videos, and according to the rules set down by Cherry on Top, baseball cap, got to take a drink. Guitar music, got to take a drink. If you're sporting a 320 Savinelli, got to take a drink. Lack of facial hair, take a drink. Oh, God. Brandishing a knife, taking a drink. Rapid movement of the camera, dropping it, whatever, got to take a drink. Saying, this is going to be a short one or a quick video, got to take a drink. There's a lot of rules. Last time I watched along, it was pretty fun. I didn't quite have enough drink to sit out for the whole thing. I'm only going to grab 2 bottles of beer for the next show. It's going to be here in a little while. I've got it set on reminders, honestly, but when they go off, if I'm done with this or not, I'm switching over because, like I said, it was a pretty good time last time. Anyways, people that create, when they're doing something interesting, I like to see what they're doing. I mean, I'd like to think I'm interesting, but if you ask my mother-in-law, the only way to make me interesting is to put 6 feet of dirt on me and then plant something. Hey, I'm up to 2. Howdy. So far, it's just me and a lot of Kia Quest Piper. How you doing? And like that, they go away. I like fishing and horses. I like watching people weld, but if I weld something, you throw it over in the scrap heap. I'm real good. I've been so good at welding for so long that any lake near me, no, but the Gulf of Mexico is. Not bad fishing there. I actually live about 30 miles by roadway uh, from the Gulf of Mexico. And there's some ponds and some streams in this area for some decent fishing. But if I really, really want to go fishing, I want to get out there and do some saltwater fishing. Saltwater fish fight more, at least in my opinion. Till you get around the ones that are the big stream fish up north, northern and pike and muskies. Those are some fighting fish. But you hook into a drum, and you're going to forget every northern you've ever hooked. It's guaranteed. And the first time you pull up a shark, you're going to be wondering what in the hell you did wrong. And then wondering if you can ever repeat it. So proof that I'm in Houston. I am right now in a t-shirt. We can see that I'm in a t-shirt. Not just in a t-shirt. I'm also in shorts. Look at them white legs. Good Lord. It's because during the winter I never get outside without pants on. It was the first day I could wear shorts this entire year. I've been loving it. Got up to almost 80 degrees. Definitely beer drinking weather. If I can keep the mosquitoes away from me. Weather's always funny. Guaranteed. If you want it to change, you wait 15 minutes here in Texas and it's crazy. I've seen it rain so hard that the street in front of my house was literally waist deep. And the next day was bright, sunshiny, and there wasn't a drop of water in any of the ditches. So while you're here, have you checked out the Road Glide Sully YTPC meetup map. If you haven't, open Google and type in YTPC dot Road Glide Sully, all one word, .com. It'll bring up a map. It's a Google map. You can add your own information as you see fit, if you feel like it. If you don't, well, I'm not going to twist your arm or nothing. That's correct. Road Glide Sully. Exactly like that. You just need a YTPC dot in front of it and a .com after it. It's actually pretty cool. When you start off, you're way back, and as you zoom in, if you zoom in around Houston, you will see I'm on there. That's not my exact location. Mostly because I don't want somebody trolling to get a hold of my location and show up. And I'm not really sure how many people in the YTPC I want showing up at midnight saying, hey, let's smoke and drink. Not saying I wouldn't. But when they show up at midnight, they might not get the exact reply that they're hoping for. Yeah, I get on here. I'm fairly a good guy, but when I'm at the house, I'm a little. I might be a little antisocial. 6 p.m. is tolerable. For me, 9 p.m. is tolerable. I'd go smoke a bowl outside with somebody at 9 p.m. One bowl. I'd go smoke a bowl with somebody at 8 o'clock in the morning if I'm still here. But if you don't put your exact location, you just put the nearest generalized location, nobody's going to find you at the house. They're just going to see what we've all done is just put down an email address and a generalized location for about where we're at. So if you happen to be going to one of those areas, or some of those people happen to be coming into your area, they would have a way to contact you. They can say, hey, I'm going to be in town. Amazingly enough, all the major cities in Houston are in Texas are covered. We've got pretty good state coverage for pipe smokers here in Texas. But we're all so far apart we don't ever meet each other. I'll give a for example. I-10, Interstate 10. It comes in on the east side, comes all the way across, stops on the west side. First sign that you see for a mileage marker, it tells you that there are 880 miles of I-10 in Texas. That's enough to wrap all the way around the state of Vermont. That's a lot of one single straight piece of road. It's not exactly perfectly straight, but 880 miles. Also known as We're Still in Texas. You can drive that all day and still be in Texas. You'll be tired of looking at I-10 before you get out of Texas. $810. Now, there's shorter ways to get across Texas, but if you stay directly on I-10, it's 880 miles. I know because I've been to New Orleans a few too many times. And on the way back in, there's a nice little rest station. Signs that say, "Don't mess with Texas," and "Welcome to Texas." And these little green signs that sit right on the side of the road, the first one says 880. It's brutal. So will you be joining the rest of us when Cherry on Top is playing the drinking game? I like his little red beret. I think it's a beret. I wouldn't look good in it. Ah, you're going out. Where are you going? I won't be joining you. You don't live close enough to me. At least it's not a raspberry beret, because if it was a raspberry beret, then we'd have to call him Prince on Top instead of Cherry on Top. Well, good, good. Family first. Believe me, family first. Have dinner with uncles and nieces and aunts, and mom and dad, and brothers and sisters, your children if you have any, my child if you see him. Got to spend more time out than you do on this. But, I mean, if it's all you got, it's all you got. Look at the sun coming down. It started off, it was kind of bright, and it's getting steadily darker. Here in a little bit, I'll have to light my little lantern. It'll put a glare all over my glasses. Nobody will see my eyes anymore. If I hold my eyes just right, you can't see them anyways. Just not staying lit today like I hoped. Good shot of the cherry in the bowl, though. Well, when I'm sitting out here in the backyard at night, The only way to face is either at a door, but I don't much care for the look of it. It's beat up. It's time to put a new one in, and I'm holding off because it's still holding up. Slightest little thing happens wrong to that door, it's out of there, and I'm putting a new one in. But until then, I don't want to spend the money. It's not being cheap, that's just being smart with my money. Normally I don't have to play with this that much. Much earlier today, smoked a whole bowl, tamped it one time. So are you smoking tonight already, or hey, if you gotta go, go ahead and run. It's been good to see you here. Have a good night. Enjoy dinner with your uncle. I understand. I understand completely. I always prefer to go to dinner feeling clean, especially after all the years I spent in the plants. Blessings to you too, my friend. You have a good night. Be safe out there. I'll see you soon. And now I have another one. Somebody else is here. Howdy. Captain Cully. What's going on? I'm just getting a good smoke in before the cherry on top. The cherry on top drinking game. That's what I was going to finish off saying. Smoking a little clay pipe. Very little. And it is the Planta 2014 annual mixture. First of the month, got data. Hey, good. Hey, but are you going to be joining the cherry on top drinking game? I don't want to eat up all your data just in one game. Well, if you got to bug out from this one so that you've got time for cherry on top, I understand completely. I started by drinking already. I will be drinking. Maybe not as much as cherry, but I will be drinking. I guarantee I will be smoking. I got a big old bag of tobacco. And looky there, my lights are getting dimmer and dimmer. All right, time to turn on the lights. I'm back. Stopped from being the creature from the Black Lagoon. Started being the voodoo. I know with a shave, I'm not exactly looking like Voodoo, and no hat. What's up with that? But I tried to wear the shirt so everybody would know. My friend, I got it covered. I'm just using this one as a timer so that I don't eat into the cherry on top drinking game. In fact, here in a couple of minutes, when this one's out, it's going to get set down. And I'm going to go get a couple of beers. And I'm going to be ready. Because I want to be ready. Cool. You be careful. Don't drink too hard. I'll see you in the game. Sometimes it's fun to smoke alone. Yep, somebody's back. Or maybe it's a new person. I've had Captain Cully, a lot of Kia Quest Piper. If you're new, say hi. If you're old, say hi. Lester. Hey, Lester, what's going on? Good to see you, brother. I'm just getting ready for the cherry on top drinking game. It'd be happening shortly after I finish this little pipe. I got some Planta, the 2014 mixture. It is called the Cosmopolitan Blend. It's supposed to taste like a Cosmopolitan drink. It doesn't, but it's supposed to. You got to see my friend the mosquito. Don't worry, if something buzzes past your screen and it scares the hell out of you, they're scaring the hell out of me too. Damn things have DC-10 and 747 painted on their sides. Out in Houston, weather's so nice, I'm wearing shorts. Got up to 80 degrees today. It's only going to get down to around 65 tonight. Beautiful weather for being outside. Oh yeah, you obviously do. Anywhere here along the Gulf Coast, if you don't know about mosquitoes, you ain't never been outside. Got little creepy crawlies all over the place. Flying bugs. What are you supposed to do? Turn on a light, they're going to show up. Turn off the light, it gets so dark you can't see me. Ooh, bottom of that bowl's getting hot. It's all right. I'll be using a hand. Slap the hell out of them. One less Texas state bird. Well, I hate to say it, but this thing's just about out. But I've been on here 40 minutes, and there was only a little over an hour before Cherry's game started when I started my broadcast. So I'm going to be getting off of here. Anybody who chooses to watch this later, as always, y'all be careful out there. Long lives, big bowls, and long ashes. And I'll see you soon. Lester, been good keeping up with you, but like I said, it's about out. And if I load another one, I'm gonna be in a wrong spot at the wrong time when that game starts. And I really want to watch it this time. I think he's going to use one of my videos. Talk at you soon, brother.